Lionel Messi was never loud. He didn't enter stadiums with a roar. He didn't pound his chest or demand your attention. But when the ball touched his feet, the world listened. Because Lionel Messi didn't speak in sound, he spoke in motion, in glides, in cuts, in goals that felt like whispers from the divine. Lionel Andres Messi Cucitini came into the world small, quiet, and unassuming. The third of four children to Jorge and Celia, Messi grew up in a tight-knit family that lived humbly but loved deeply. His father worked at a steel factory. His mother cleaned houses. Their home was simple, but their bond was strong. And from the time Messi could walk, there was a ball at his feet. His first steps came with a kick. His first words came alongside goals. In the streets, on dirt fields, inside the house, he played everywhere. The moment he touched that ball, everything changed. It was as if the game gave him wings. He moved differently, thought faster, played like the rules of physics had forgotten him. But as the world began to take notice, life handed him its first cruel test. At just 10 years old, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. His body wasn't developing like it should. The treatments existed, but the cost was staggering, over $1,000 a month. For a family like the Messi, that wasn't just expensive, it was impossible. In 2000, FC Barcelona, halfway across the ocean in Spain, heard rumors of a boy in Argentina who played like he was born of magic. They invited him for a trial. Messi was 13. He was so small, so soft-spoken, many wondered if the stories had been exaggerated. Then he touched the ball, and within seconds, doubts disappeared. Coaches stood in silence. His control, his balance, his vision, it was like watching a dream. Barcelona wanted him, but they hesitated. Legal issues, paperwork, logistics, they needed time. So Carles Rexach, a Barcelona executive, took a napkin at lunch and scribbled a contract. That napkin changed football history. Barcelona agreed to pay for Messi's treatment, and in doing so, gave the boy a lifeline. The family moved to Spain. Messi enrolled at La Masia, the legendary youth academy that had molded stars like Guardiola, Xavi, and Iniesta. On the pitch, Messi was untouchable. His size, once a weakness, became a weapon. He slipped through defenders like wind through trees. He'd glide past players without ever looking hurried. Coaches said he saw the game seconds before anyone else. He wasn't loud, but he was loud enough with the ball. By the time he was 16, he was training with Barcelona's senior squad. At 17, he made his debut. And in 2005, Messi scored his first professional goal. It was a simple chip over the keeper, elegant, effortless, and utterly Messi. From there, the world changed. Barcelona became his canvas. He painted masterpieces, hat tricks against Real Madrid, solo runs through entire defenses, goals from angles that didn't exist. He didn't just dominate. He redefined what domination looked like. He had speed, yes, control, of course. But what made him different was his rhythm. He didn't run like others. He floated. He didn't shoot with power. He passed the ball into the net. He didn't demand attention. He earned it, over and over again. And as he rose, so did the club. Messi led one of the greatest eras in football history. The tiki-taka style, one-touch passes, movement, control, was made for him. He was the heartbeat, the quiet conductor of a storm. Champions League titles followed. La Liga domination. Copa del Rey trophies. Ballon d'Or after Ballon d'Or. By the time he was 25, Messi had already entered the conversation for the greatest of all time. Not just because of stats, but because of how he made the game feel. He wasn't a machine like Cristiano Ronaldo. He wasn't a showman like Ronaldinho. Messi was different. He was pure, a poet in cleats, a boy who never stopped playing the game like he was still on the streets of Rosario. But one part of his legacy remained in question: Argentina. With his national team, Messi's story was complex. He played well. He scored goals. But the trophies didn't come. They lost finals. In 2016, after losing a third major final in 3 years, including the Copa America final against Chile, Messi announced his retirement from the national team. He was 29, heartbroken, tired, and done. But Argentina didn't let go. People filled the streets with banners begging him to return. Children cried on television. "Don't leave, Leo," they said. And like always, Messi listened, not to the critics, but to the people. He came back. In 2022, Messi entered his 5th and final World Cup. He was 35th. Slower, quieter. Many believed the dream was too late, but Messi believed in moments, and the world was about to witness his greatest one. From the group stage to the knockout rounds, Messi delivered magic. Goals, assists, leadership. He wasn't just playing, he was willing Argentina forward, past Australia, past the Netherlands, past Croatia, and then France, the final, the ultimate test. In Lusail Stadium, under lights that felt biblical, Argentina took the lead. Then France responded. Then Messi again. Then Mbappé again. Extra time. Then penalties. You could barely breathe. And when Montiel scored the winner, the dam broke. Messi didn't run. He didn't scream. He dropped to his knees, lifted his arms, and smiled. He had done it. Not for the records. Not for revenge. But for the boy he used to be. For the fans who had doubted and then believed. For his country. For history. He lifted the World Cup like a man at peace. His legacy is unshakable. 7 Ballon d'Ors, over 800 career goals, dozens of titles, unbreakable records, a World Cup, an entire generation raised watching his brilliance. But the numbers are just surface. What Messi gave the world can't be calculated. Because Lionel Messi is not just a footballer. He is the purest form of what football can be. He is proof that greatness doesn't have to shout, that humility can carry nations, that talent, when matched with love, can become timeless. He is Lionel Messi, and he is, truly, more than a game. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And for more motivational stories and inspiring biographies of world-famous personalities, make sure to subscribe Millionaire Dad so we can learn and grow together. See you in the next one.